What's going on, guys? It's Wednesday night again, and here we are at Squadron Wednesday Night Live. Thank you all for being here. We got a big crowd tonight, and we've got a big show and tell ahead of us. So we're going to jump right in here in just a couple of minutes. Hello to everybody. I'm not going to go through the entire list tonight, which will probably end up being kind of a normal thing for us for show and tell, just because we've got so many great models to look at. As far as housekeeping, things around Squadron this week, new stuff continuing to come in, very busy around the shop. We've got the ICM Hamden. They're shipping those to us this week, so we'll have them in a couple of weeks. Make sure to get those pre-ordered. We sent out an email earlier today. We have our finalized price on the HE111 from Border Models. Those are going to be up for $179.99. They're shipping them to us in January, so we probably won't see them until about March, but get those on pre-order. P47M from Mini Art is on its way to us, as well as a restock on the N, and they have another Razorback version, the PTO version, coming as well. So all sorts of cool 48 scale stuff, and well, in the case of the HE111s, 35th scale. We showed off last week the gallery models, or well, not gallery models, gallery airbrushes. Great, got two different brands with the same name, right? But the gallery airbrushes, the compressors, we had some and they went fast. And the airbrushes, the Mobius, we bought more than we thought we could possibly sell, and they were gone in a day. So we've got another big shipment on the way, but this stuff is really great. All sorts of very cool airbrushes. They've got this cool little system here where you can plug. I got to get some more hoses, but you can plug all your airbrushes in and send one line in from your compressor. They've got these little inline water traps that come with the compressor. A few different versions. These are the Mobius, the 0.2s, the 0.3s. If you're into the siphon feed, they've got that. And this is their TG model that I am testing. It's got a big spray cap on it, trying to see how it does with our paints. But very, very cool stuff. Like I said last week, their compressor is just fantastic. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I have upgraded from this little bitty cheap guy. I've had it for years. It did the job, but this gallery one is quite the bomb. But we've got a lot of this stuff coming back in. Hopefully by this time next week, we will have enough stock for everybody. Very good stuff. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say for now. We had a fantastic week so far, and I hope you guys did too. But like I said, we've got a ton of awesome show and tell to show off tonight. So why don't we jump right into that? I'm going to bring on my co-host Jeff, and if I can figure out how to make him appear, there he is. And then we've also got our other co-host that joins us on show and tell night, and that would be Tom. How are you, Tom?
Doing great, guys. How you doing?
You look like you're in a new room tonight.
This is my music/model room.
Okay. Nice. Looks like we could have an entire show and tell episode just with what's behind you on the wall, I think.
There's quite a bit in here. This is where I display everything.
Okay.
I wonder what the ratio of musicians to modelers actually is.
I don't know. I had a life choice many years ago. Do I want to do musicians or do I want to do the model stuff? So I did the model stuff, and do the musician stuff. It's just a hobby.
I've actually been a musician longer than I've been a modeler.
I can't say that.
Yeah. I got my first guitar when I was 7 years old. So
yeah, you're earlier than I was.
51 years ago. And and I started building models seriously when I was about 13 or 14.
Yeah, I'm opposite exactly of what you did.
All right. Well, cool. Everybody doing good? You doing good, Jeff?
Oh yeah, tired. I think I got a little bout of food poisoning there.
Ooh.
A couple days ago. I was kind of a little under the weather, but doing okay now.
Well, good, because we've got a ton of stuff to look at.
Yeah.
And so we don't run too terribly long tonight. We're just going to jump right in head first. Now, I'll say this, the first three submissions for the show and tell are actually not model kits.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what we're going to call cool Squadron stuff.
Oh, cool Squadron stuff. All right.
And if you've got a picture that is cool Squadron stuff, send it in for, I might put it in the show and tell. I might not, depending on what it is. But these first couple, I just had to throw in there tonight. And hey, look who the first guy is. It's me.
Oh, wow. Who's that guy?
Yeah, well, this is nothing more than just kind of a little picture of our club meeting Monday night. We had a good time. We were down several guys. Even Tom bailed on us, but we had a good time. It's growing every month. We're getting, I don't know, 2 or 3 new people joining us every month. We had 4 new people this week, but I think there were 7 of the normals that weren't there. But it's
All right, so
it's
Tom,
going
what
good.
was your excuse? Were you teaching a guitar lesson or something? Or
No, my wife has had some surgeries and I needed to be home.
well, that's that's
That
serious
is a
stuff.
perfectly acceptable excuse.
Thank you very much.
There you go. All right. Well, here is our buddy Frank over in Australia, who is not in Australia. And I thought this was just super cool because he's got the Squadron hat being sported right there in front of Petra, and the adding to the stash Squadron t-shirt right there at the pyramids. And he labeled that picture, I need to add this to the stash.
So now I'm going to have to do a 3D. I'm going to have to do this now. We're going to have to do a
Get him
figure,
a little 3D pyramid.
and then do a 3D pyramid in the background.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
there we go.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's cool, Frank. Hope you're having a good trip, buddy. And then we all know the lawn care novice that joins us every week here on the Wednesday Night Live. Well, he came to see us this past week, all the way from Arkansas. He just walks in, and I'm like, aren't you from quite a long ways off? And they just drive down to come see the place. And they were doing a little bit of road tripping.
Right.
And so that was awesome to meet him here in person, here in the shop. So there you go. There's a little idea of what cool Squadron stuff is.
Very cool.
All right. And then starts the models.
Warrior. All right.
Oh, yes. Sam here. This is a 48 scale Tamiya kit. Oh, no, excuse me. I'm reading this stuff for the first time like you guys are. He used Tamiya paint. Squadron and Tamiya paints. There you go.
There you go. Very nice.
Trumpeter
like
kit,
it.
48
Yeah.
scale.
Yeah, 48 scale. The Navy version of the B-66.
Yep.
Good looking bird. Nice weathering. I like it.
It's another one of those airplanes I wish they do in 32nd scale, but it would just be so damn big.
That would be rather big.
It would be a big aircraft, that's for sure. Unless you folded the wings.
It'd still be big.
It'd still be big. Yep. That's just
Well,
cool.
the 66 didn't have folding wings, did it?
No, it's an Air Force bird. It wouldn't have folded wings. Yeah. It's a little different, but I believe the concept's basically the same. It even had the rear gun like this one has, like on this guy.
All right. Well, cool, Sam. Thank you for sending that in.
Very nice.
All right. Next up, we've got Robert. He's got an old monogram kit in 35th scale of an M48. He says he built it because his uncle drove them.
Cool.
And Tamiya paint. So let's check this.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I remember building that kit back in the 60s and just thinking it was just great. And it's a nice old kit.
Am I the only one who feels like the 70s were like yesterday?
Oh, it was yesterday, wasn't it?
Jeff, I don't know what you're talking about.
I see really old and 70s, and I think, my brain starts to short circuit.
Well, okay. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool how he's got it built on his display base, but he's got it out in the yard to
that's
give
how
it
you get some good
background.
Yeah, good backdrop. Great backdrop. Love it.
Oh yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you for sending this in, Robert. And he's got another one. So this one is an ICM kit, 35th scale, called Blessing Before the Battle. He has used the ICM, the Montgomery Staff kit, some Tamiya infantry kits, and an H3 models kit and Woodland Scenics for his.
There we go. Yeah.
Ramen, there you go. There's all his kits displayed that he used.
Yeah. Good to see one of those going into a diorama. I've put them on the shelves, but I've never seen one built. That's cool.
Yeah, this is a neat kit.
Yep, it is a very nice kit. Very well done.
Yeah, that's cool. He added all those extra figures to it.
Yes, he did. He's added some things to it. Very cool. Even like the organist up there on top of the tailgate. That's cool. Nice. Hmm.
All right. Very good. Thank you for that. Yeah, he said,
Different but cool.
I still can't get used to these YouTube handles instead of names, but he says kind of different but cool. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. No doubt.
All right. And then a 48 scale JU-87. And I like how he says the way he did the camo, he did it like they would have really done it. So let's check this out.
Let's see how. Oh, yeah. Big Tank Buster. Yeah. I remember when that kit came out in the late 60s. I thought it was the greatest thing there was because, Monogram never did too many interior jobs, but that one had a nice interior for its day.
All right.
I like his scheme,
It's
though.
amazing to think that, the Stuka was outclassed by 1941.
Oh, yeah.
And Rudel continued to fly it all the way through the war.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was such a stable gun platform.
Exactly. A tank killer.
That's a really cool paint scheme.
That is a really nice paint scheme on that bird. It looks really good.
It's very interesting. Ron says his aunt's father flew with Rudel.
Oh, really?
That's
wow.
Interesting.
Very nice job.
Cool.
Mine never looked that good. Mine never looked that good.
Yeah, that looks good for sure. So thank you for sending that in. Up next, we've got Floyd. Oh, yeah, and this is cool. So this is our Squadron and Mini Art, the exclusive we did earlier this year. And this was the first one of these with the Georgia Peach decals that I've actually seen, which is interesting because we've got another one coming up later tonight too. So
a natural metal bird. That just looks good.
I've actually got this kit ready to put the decals on.
Cool.
I was supposed to give that to you at Nationals, but we got a little.
That's all right. That's all right. I was happy to see this one. So he did a good job with this, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this particular build is the one that went up on the IPMS review board.
Oh, okay. Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, Floyd does great work.
Yeah, very good. Nice artwork.
Oh, yeah. Turned out nice.
Beautiful. Very beautiful.
We still have these kits in stock, right?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. So if Floyd's work impresses you and you want to tackle another P47 kit, this the Nationals limited edition with these decals is still available.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
We did not want to run out at the show, so we know for next year, whatever we end up doing with whoever we end up doing it with, we got a little bit better idea. So they may or may not hang around as long, but this is we do still have some of these. So, well, great, Floyd. Thank you for showing that, and that is all for the first slide. Next up, for the next slide, we're going to start with Mike Bishop. And he's got the Qatari BF 109K. He says he's calling it done. He's had it with it. Cat stole some of the parts, chewed something up, knocked it over, messed up the decals, but he says, I give up, I'm done. And if he hadn't have told me all that, I wouldn't have said there's anything wrong with it. It looks just fine.
Looks just fine to me.
But what do we say? We are our own worst critics?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's that and our pets.
Yeah.
I had a Labrador Retriever puppy who took my wingnut wings Albatross D5 off the workbench 10 minutes after I had finished it. I put the last part on, put it down on the workbench, and my wife called me upstairs for dinner, and I went upstairs for dinner, and the puppy came downstairs and was crunching on the model.
That's
gotta love it.
Yeah. Especially a wingnuts kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Good view of the
Looking
bottom.
good.
The cat was flying for the Allies.
Yeah, there we go. It's trying to become an ace.
Nice. Well, there you
Nice
go.
picture.
There's one more look at that, and then he's got another one also from Qatar that he sent us. This is their Spitfire.
So I'll ask Mike to respond in the chat. We know that most of the guys that are involved with Qatari were some of the Wingnut Wings guys.
Yeah.
I don't know, Mike, if you've built any of the Wingnut Wings kits, but are they World War II versions of Wingnut Wings in terms of their engineering and buildability? Because from the photos, it looks like it.
Right.
Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You would
good
think
looking
at least
interior.
to some degree.
Wow, very, very detailed. Lots of good looking stuff.
Mike says they are. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I have the Mark V early, but I don't have the 109. I've got enough 109s. I think I can live without it.
Good looking paint scheme. Nice
Oh,
and
yeah.
clean. Very clean.
Very nice job.
Gorgeous.
Well, thank you, Mike, for sending those in. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with next. Hopefully the cat won't steal anything next time.
Yeah, Chip says famous last words, Jeff. No, I because I do 30-second, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yep, lawn care novices here. I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the show, buddy, but I showed that picture of us together in the warehouse. It was good to meet you down here, too. All right, Christopher, he has, this is an interesting one. It's just like diorama stuff. No, he didn't give me any particulars on what kits or what it was, but it's a bunch of stuff to look at. So let's check this out.
Cool. I like it. Looks like a rail yard maintenance.
Yeah,
depot.
it's several different. He sent all these pictures in, and I just included them all as kind of one group because I'm not 100% sure if they're all in the same diorama or if they're different ones. I mean, they're definitely different, but I don't know if it's all a part of one group or what.
Right.
But it's a lot of interesting and nice work.
Yes, it is. Very nice work. I love that. Love that building. That's great. The brickwork is exactly like you would think it would be. It looks like it's been patched up here and there, and it just looks good.
Well, you look at that first picture. That could pass for a real photograph.
Pretty daggum close. I think you're looking inside it. Well, maybe you are.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. There's definitely other buildings, so I'm thinking we've got a couple of different little dioramas here. But like I said, he sent the pictures, and I just wanted to show them all.
It's all of it's cool looking. I'll say.
Yeah.
It's
If you're in the chat, Chris, feel free to fill us in on exactly what we're looking at here. But this is very, very nice work.
That's another view of that rail yard. Cool. Very nice stuff. Oh wow! There's a tank.
This is definitely different.
There's a tank in there. There's a Panzer III, I believe. Good looking, Volkswagens.
Yeah, you just got all sorts of stuff. I like that fountain over there.
Cool. I like it. It's nice. Little fountain in the background. That's just cool.
I like
Hollywood quality.
Yeah, I like the composition. You know, it's not unlike what you would see even today in some of these old European towns.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and the way I was just thinking that, buddy. He's talking about how it's the same thing with the tank a few minutes ago. Putting it outside with the natural background just adds a very nice natural backdrop.
Right. It just fills it right in.
Oh yeah. Cool. Chris, thank you for sending this in. Looks very, very nice. Looking forward to seeing more from you next time, buddy.
Absolutely. Looks great.
All right. Michael is up next with a 32 scale F-16. Here you go, Jeff. Here's you some 32 scale.
Ooh.
32 is the master scale.
And that's a big kit there.
Yep. Looks like it's jumping out at you.
Mm-hmm. And it's not. The F-16 is not a large aircraft to begin with. And in 32nd scale, it's actually kind of reasonable. I mean, it's got a It's only got a wingspan of like, a 72nd scale B-17.
Right.
which
Well,
is a
you see
large kit.
But you
see the
start talking now,
pilot.
but you start talking like, because I'm looking over here at the shelf. F-14 is a big airplane.
Right.
The flanker is enormous in
Gigantic.
32nd scale, and then
Well-
the B-25 and the P-61. Yeah, they're all big, but I mean, F-16 is manageable if you really
I'll
want to
say it
do
a different way. For an
Um,
F-16, this is a big model.
Yeah.
It's a big model for an F-16. Exactly. Good looking thing.
My
That's
point
good.
is that if you're not dedicated to a particular scale and you want to, go all in on an F-16, it's not a large airplane on the
Right.
shelf at the end of the day.
Well,
No.
that's like everybody talks about the 200 scale ships, and they're like, I just don't have space for that. If you want to do something in that scale, do the Fletcher. It's
Yeah.
not huge. It's smaller than a 350 scale battleship, so it's
Yep.
manageable. So that's a good point. If you want to do a 32 scale jet, this is a manageable size.
It is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it looks good. So
Beautiful.
very nice job. I
Gorgeous.
like that base he's got.
And this is
Yeah.
the Tamiya kit or the Academy kit?
Academy.
Academy. Yep.
Yep.
It's kind of,
Yep.
yeah.
So very cool. Well, thank you for sending that in. Here we go. He's got another one. This is interesting. This is the 25 scale Tigers. There were not very many 25th scale kits that they did. Tamiya did one or two, and I know Academy did one or two.
Yeah, that's the I've got two of those kits from the early 70s. It's got that
Okay.
interior in it. A very good kit for its day. He's done a really nice job of weathering this one up.
Yep.
It looks very nice.
Yeah. Weren't there some of these tanks, whether it was this or the Academy, that came with a motor to motorize it?
They were originally motorized. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're right. Yeah. I don't know if the Tamiya 25th scale one was or not. I just remembered that when it came out, I wanted to have it. It cost $30 when that kit came out. And that 1970, man, that was a lot of money.
There was a vendor I if any of the Butch O'Hare guys are on from Chicago, I completely forgot to even mention the show last weekend or last Wednesday. But there was a vendor at the show this past weekend, and he's actually a studio scale sci-fi modeler, and he had just a massive stack of these 125th scale kits.
Wow.
From Tamiya and Bandai and the Yog Panther, the Centurion. He had all of these kits and he was blowing them out. And I was like, I'm stuck in 16th scale for most of my armor. But it was really wild.
I had to buy them just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
They're nice kits.
Well, it turns out that ILM used a lot of those kits for parts for Greeblies for their Star Wars studio scale stuff.
That's funny.
Yes.
Vosper.
35th scale Vosper.
Oh yeah.
Another big model.
Yes.
Yeah. 35th scale. Those artillery kits are rather large.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like that.
And this is not the biggest one.
No, the S boat is the biggest.
I have an S boat. I need to bring it into the shop if you can make room for it. It's not my build, but I wound up with it, and I don't have a place to put it.
Oh, we'll make a place for it. We got some new.
Clean it up and bring it
we'll
in.
make some new space for it. Yeah, bring it on in.
I'll bring it in. I've got a crew for it. I need to put on it though.
Yeah, this looks cool.
I've got. You know how we all gather pieces for a project, and I got a couple of photos that were taken in Italy of a German S boat tied up at a dock, and they were resupplying it. So they had the rail cars offloading the torpedoes onto the boat with a crane, a Bilstein crane truck, and they had fuel barrels and food being. And I've always wanted to do that in 35th scale. So I've got all of the parts, all of the figures, all of the kits. And now I'm trying to figure out if I'm ever going to have the time and the space to actually build something.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, where are you going to put it? It's going
this
to be
big, you know.
It's going to be big.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, we got the next slide coming up, and Rob Danielson says "sweet" to the Vosper, which is cool because he's up next.
Oh.
And Danny, and I'll pull this up. Danny's asking about updates on the Fletcher stuff. We'll have more on that to come on show and tell night. We're going to, just for everybody in the chat, just so you know, if I ignore your message, I'm not ignoring it on purpose, but on show and tell night, we're going to try to keep the chat specific to the topic at hand, which will be whatever's up on the screen at the moment. So depending on how late we go, we might do some question and answer at the end, but on show and tell night, we're going to try to stick to the program.
Of course, I could
right.
just tell Danny, if you quit distracting me with photos of brisket and barbecued pork and sausages, and he's deliberately, like, I think he's teasing me. He's like dangling the carrot.
He is, but don't worry. A couple of days from now, he's going to be busy on a zero. He won the zero last week in the little raffle.
That's right. That's right. So Danny teases me with photos of food, and then I get all distracted, and then I get hungry, and then I'm not working on 3D design. So we'll blame it on Danny for right now.
There you go. Well, speaking of staying on topic, let's jump in here with Rob. He has done the Bandai Y-Wing, and this is interesting because he's not done it in Star Wars paint scheme. He's done it as a concept if the U.S. Navy had got their hands on a Y-Wing, and he's calling it Navy 5. So there you go.
Yeah, very nice.
There's Navy 5.
Nice job.
What do you think? They're going to land it on the Gerald R. Ford or something?
The crazy thing is and this is the beauty of sci-fi, because you showed this one to me earlier today when we were doing pre-production and setup, and I looked at it and I was like, that's really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started thinking, well, is this like one of the, because you hear him talking about, like, blue leader and red leader and gold leader and all that. I'm thinking, is this one that I missed? And then you told me it was done up in Navy colors. But the thing is that you could literally put that in the movie and nobody would be the wiser.
Yeah, it would fit right in.
Oh yeah,
pretty cool. Like it.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. I saw that one down in Pensacola.
There you go.
Oh man.
Yeah, save that thought, because I don't know if I've ever told the Millennium Falcon story.
Oh,
well,
my
dad worked.
Your dad worked on those in the Air Force.
Yep. That was good. And there's the box that
that's cool.
That particular kit is. So, well, Rob, that looks great, buddy. Nice job on that. Good concept on a cool paint scheme. So thank you for showing that. And up next, we've got Matt. He says this is his first armor build and his first real attempt at any weathering. So let's check it out. It's a Dragon kit, and look at that. He's used the Squadron paint. Like I say, I'm always going to point that out, but let's check this thing out.
Wow. It's a gun carriage. Cool.
I'd say pretty good for a first. Heck, it's pretty good for not a first attempt.
No, you nailed it.
You got it right. That looks good to me. Got the kill marks on it and everything. Cool. Nice. Always like that gun carriage.
Yeah.
Like something you see in Kelly's Heroes.
I think they had one in Kelly's Heroes.
They did. It was a 105.
Yep.
Take it out in the rain, it's going to rust up on you.
Always with those negative waves.
Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Cool. I love that thing. Nice rig.
Very, very good. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Oop, that was the last one of that. So.
Yep.
Well, now we know who's next.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Nice first attempt. I think he nailed it.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Looking forward to the next one. So up next is James, and some of you guys might have seen James post his Arizona in our Facebook group, the Squadron Modelers group. And actually, I'll mention this: you guys have kind of been blowing the group up with a lot of what I would call show and tell stuff, a lot of in progress stuff, but also a lot of finished stuff. And any of that stuff is more than welcome to be put into our official show and tell, but I don't put it in here unless it's emailed to me. So just so you know. But let's check this thing out. This is the Hobby Boss kit, and he used the gold medal photo etch for it, and did just a really good job.
Very nice.
Yeah, that Hobby Boss kit, man, that thing has been around forever.
What
uh,
scale
Wasn't
system?
that the originally the banner kit?
yeah, Banner. It's 1/350th, Tom.
1/350 scale. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it was the Banner kit, which being Hobby Boss now, I know that Hobby Boss and Trumpeter, and we can go down the list of all their brands. I assume that Banner was also theirs, or I don't know exactly how they came across this, but they had this and that. I think the Pola kit
Yeah.
was also one of those old Banner kits, and it's interesting because they're actually remaking a brand new tool Pola that's going to be coming in the next few months, uh, as a Trumpeter kit, not as a Hobby Boss, but.
What's the scheme of this one here? I mean, what's the Arizona scheme here?
So this is Arizona
For
pre,
what?
I'm going to say summer, June, July, August, maybe early September of 41.
41.
She's wearing 5D dark gray with 5L on her upper works.
Yep.
She started repainting probably sometime in late September, early October. And then she finished her repaint into 5SC blue when she was in dry dock after her collision with Oklahoma on the 22nd of October, or somewhere around there, 18th of October. Why were the turret tops red? Because all of these ships from the air kind of looked alike, and they were for the aerial recognition markings, so the pilots could actually determine which ship was theirs when they were flying.
What colors did they use on other turrets?
Well, all of the colors were red, white, blue, black, yellow.
Okay.
And then, so for example, and this is I'd have to bring up the chart and actually look at it, but Arizona was red, red, red. Oklahoma was red, red, blue.
Okay, so they weren't all the same
No.
color. They all had a skin. Okay, so those were the colors they used, and every ship had a different.
Yeah, so battleships battleships and cruisers were in divisions, and destroyers were in squadrons. So you'll see Desron, but you'll see Bat Div and Crew Div. So cruisers and battleships were actually like battleship division 1, 2, 3. Ships would be grouped together and would operate in conjunction.
Oh yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
Same
and
with
Ed just made a good point. Next week when we have Dana Bell on, he's probably going to touch on that, on the same concept. So, we'll wrap this one up. James, I appreciate you sending that. Looks great.
Beautiful.
Looking forward to more builds from you, buddy, and we're going to get one right now. 48 scale monogram Kingfisher.
Kingfisher. Yeah, I love that
Check
bird.
this out.
One of my favorite old monogram kits.
We'll go back to Arizona for just a second, but I think, how I always say I'm motivated to do something? Arizona's next on the list.
Well, and there it is. I was waiting for it. I was trying to see what kit is going to be your motivation.
Yeah, well, I'm finishing up this Sauber Mercedes to kind of satisfy car mode. Then that messy desk will get cleaned off, and we'll break open the Dolly model Arizona.
Good deal.
All right.
I like this.
That's a good shot.
Backdrop.
That's a really good shot.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty neat. Like it. Yeah, that's one of my favorite old monogram kits is the old Kingfisher. It's just a nice bird.
Well, good. Well, James did a good job on that. Thank you for sending that. Next up, we've got Russell and his 35th scale Königstiger.
Tiger.
One day I'll learn how to say German words really cool.
Königstiger.
Königstiger.
Yeah, but that's not cool enough, Jeff. You gotta
Well, then you just say King Tiger, or if you ever want German to actually say, just yell, just use just yell the word out, and
there you go.
That sounds like German. Yeah.
Well, we'll just stare at this nice model instead for tonight. It's kind of becoming a theme tonight. All these natural backdrops.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, this looks nice.
Ambush scheme is on that.
Now, if I remember correctly, yes, it's an ambush scheme.
It's an ambush scheme. Yeah.
The 332, I believe that this was the tank that had a mechanical failure, broke down, It was captured by the Allies, and I believe that this is the tank that ended up in Aberdeen Proving Grounds. This exact vehicle,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
which I now think is, it might be at Fort Knox at the Armor Museum.
Not the Cutaway, is it?
I'm not sure if it's the Cutaway or not. I
know they
think
had a
it might
Cutaway.
be.
It might be the Cutaway version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it might be.
Here's a nice close up.
I love those weld seams, man. That
Yeah.
looks cool.
Nice.
I was just,
Very nice.
did he say? Yes, Tamiya. Okay. Of course it's Tamiya.
Yeah. No, it looks good. Like the
Can't
ambush.
go wrong with Tamiya, right?
It's hard to.
Yeah, well, very cool. Very nice. Thank you for sending that in. Up next, we've got Tim Leathers, and this is his Curse of Frankenstein resin model kit, sculpted by Jeff Yeager, produced by Forbidden Zone. And oh, look at that. Painted with Squadron colors.
There you go.
And let's check this thing out.
Wow. He's angry.
Something different.
Yep. Nice.
Did he say what scale this is? Knowing Jeff Yeager, I'm gonna say it's 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of his stuff is.
It's nice. Oh, wow. Looks like Peter Cushing.
Yeah, with those sideburns, it might have been.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Peter Cushing to me. Nice.
I like all his on the picture on the right there, all of the bottles and jars. Those
that's
are
cool.
huh.
The wooden floor looks good too. I like the nails in the floor and all that stuff. That looks great.
Yeah, I'd love to see this in person. That's got
that would definitely be
got a lot of. I mean, there again on the right side, all the little vials and
beautiful job.
the bottle on the top shelf looks like it's full of eyeballs.
It could be.
Probably is.
Probably is. Backup stock, you know.
Okay. Well, very cool.
The only thing he's missing is a jar that has a label on it, Abby Normal.
Abby Normal. I'm almost sure that was a name. That's great.
Awesome. Well, very cool.
What up?
Well, Tim, thank you very much for sending that in.
Gorgeous. Beautiful job.
Looking forward to seeing more from you. All right, next up we've got Ken. We've only got one picture of this. This is the 700 scale trumpeter kit of the Chinese carrier, which I won't try to pronounce.
Liaoning.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jeff, you want to have a run at it?
Liaoning. This
is the ex-Kuznetsov aircraft carrier after they bought it from the Russians.
You guys know the story about this, right?
I have a feeling we're about to know it, whether we know it or not.
We're going to find out real soon.
The Chinese bought this carrier from the Russians and told them that they wanted to turn it into like an amusement park hotel thing. And the Russians actually believed them and sold it to them. And then the Chinese were like, nah, we're actually going to refurbish it and put it into work. Yeah, casino or something like that. Yeah.
Well, it worked out for Trumpeter because all they had to do is come up with different decals and different instructions.
Exactly.
So
nice.
This is nice. I appreciate you sending that in. Jeff, every time something comes up that one of you guys have built, I've actually built one of these. Not this version. I did the Kuznetsov version. Yeah. And it's a very nice kit from Trumpeter.
Looks pretty good from here.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, cool. Thank you for sending that in. Up next, we've got Bruce. And Jeff, he says that last week you mentioned revisiting and redoing old kits. So he pulled one off the shelf and freshened it up, redid it with the help of one of his old Squadron Signal Panther in Action books. And he wanted to give the new Squadron colors a try. So this is the before.
Oh, cool.
This is what it looked like when he took it off the shelf.
Nice.
And using some new reference and some new paint, this is what he turned it into.
Nice.
There you go.
Turnaround. Good looking.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Yeah.
So get those old models out, dust them off, and put your new skill set to use.
I might have to go into the storage boxes back there and see if I can find that 72nd scale SBD from my childhood.
Yep.
That might be a perfect special edition show and tell.
It's funny. Monday night at the club meeting, Kevin and Q, we were hanging out afterwards, and they actually suggested that same thing. We should do And we'll probably do this, guys, and we'll kind of collect pictures, kind of like the show off your model room pictures. We'll collect them a little along the way, and then just do it not in place of show and tell. We'll do it as a separate night. But yeah, give us some before and after pictures. Get your oldest build, and then we can do it two different ways, Jeff. Your oldest build that you have redone,
Mm-hmm.
or pictures of your oldest build that you have versus your newest build that you've just completed, just to kind of see how far we've come in our modeling journey.
So one of my friends from years and years ago, well, he's still my friend now, Mike Dobrzalecki from New Jersey IPMS, did the Revell 30-second scale F4F Wildcat. And the first one that he did, he built it. But he built both of them when he was an adult, but he built the first one like he would have built it when he was 8 years old.
Right.
It used tube cement and fingerprints on the canopy and no paint and no seams. And then he built the second one the way he builds models now and put them side by side on the table. It was an absolutely amazing display.
That's neat.
And this is a really good makeover.
Oh yeah, this is fantastic. So it's very, very neat
job.
to see.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Cool. All right.
Yep.
Very nice. Thank you so much for showing us that. This so last week or last month when we showed off the I forget which model it was, but that was signed by the pilots and whatnot. I guess that must have sparked something. So
it was a Huey.
Yeah,
that was signed. It was signed by Hal Moore.
Yes,
and
I forget. I'll tell you who it was. It was Lance Burrell because he's coming up next. But Mike, Michael sent this in. He's not done with the kit yet, but he wanted to show us that he had his base of his Zoom Waltz signed by the Zoom Waltz first captain, which is James Kirk.
Captain James T.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiberius.
So looking forward, Michael, to seeing your kit completed, but that is a very cool display base that you're going to be able to display it on. So, but Lance has sent us some more of his signed models. First up is his F-86, flown by pilot and astronaut Senator John Glenn. And he says this is out of the box Hasegawa, except for the decals, and it's a very nice job on the model, but of course he's most proud of the autograph that we'll see here in just a moment.
I share a birthday with John Glenn.
Oh, really?
We're both July 18th boys. Cool. It's got all kinds of signs on it.
That's a different airplane.
Yep.
That's
I was looking. I'm looking for John's signature. I'm like, that ain't John.
No, that's not John's.
Well,
but he's still got Alex Visceroux's.
Yeah, so Lance, you're gonna have to give us. When I put these pictures in the slideshow, I put picture and I put the description that I'm emailed, and you guys know how long it. Well, you might not know, but it takes me a long time to put these slides together, so I don't proofread everything you guys send me. So if something is wrong, I do my best to put the pictures with the descriptions that are given to me. But
I had the opportunity to meet Alex.
Really?
At a fighter pilot symposium, probably 25, 30 years ago. And what an amazing guy. Just so laid back and just such a nice
there
guy.
It is.
Oh, look.
There it is.
There you go.
So we got two different planes, or is that? You know what? Yeah.
F6F right there.
So forget that. That's coming up in a minute.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, look, he's got more.
Oh, okay.
So the pictures are out of order. But there you go. There's John's autograph.
Okay, cool.
All right. This, what do we got here? 35th scale M4, signed by gunner Harry Miller.
Yep.
Wow. 16, not even 16 years old when he joined.
Must have either lied. He had to have lied about his age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say he probably lied. I don't think his parents would have signed off on something like that.
Which kid is this? Tamiya. Okay.
Tamiya. 105. Cool.
Nice and clean.
Very clean. What's
there
he
you
got on
go.
the bottom? There we go.
Headquarters Company, Assault Gun Platoon, 740th Tank Battalion, ETO, World War II.
Yep.
You know,
Tank
it's
number 13.
it's one thing to have a nice collection of built models that, you know, I don't have very many of those. Most of mine are in progress. But it's a whole nother thing to have a collection of built models that are signed by somebody like this.
That's
Yeah.
true. Very
Yeah,
true.
absolutely.
Very nice.
All right, well, cool with that one. He's got one more, and this is
Here's the F6F.
yeah. So we're gonna have to back up here for a second. So we'll just go ahead and go back, and poof, there's the
There it
autograph.
is. There it is.
But we'll go ahead and take a look at the rest of the plane. This is Hasegawa 48 skill.
Okay. Nice. I like the scheme.
Yeah, so sorry I had those out of order there.
Sorry. Very, very clean. Very nice.
Looks like Charles lost the audio. I hope that it isn't for everybody, but hopefully it'll
No.
come back for you in a second. Charles.
Everyone seems to be responding that the audio is just fine, and I still have it. So
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if it was my fault somehow, but hopefully it comes back for you there in a second, Charles. Well, this looks awesome, and of course, sorry for spoiling the autograph a few minutes ago, but nonetheless, this is great. And here's the fun part, guys. Lance says he's got a whole collection of this kind of stuff, so we're probably going to be seeing some very
more
interesting models and autographs in the coming months. So
that's great.
All right, up next we've got Ron. Ron didn't actually do an official submission for show and tell this month. Rather, he sent me a submission for our upcoming Squadron Colors Museum on the website that's going to just have all sorts of models that are built with our paint. And but he sent me like, I don't know, 20 something ships maybe, or I don't know how many it was. It was a ton of pictures. And I couldn't just ignore the email and not put anything in tonight. So I grabbed his West Virginia. And let's take a look at this 350th scale.
Oh, yes.
Painted 100% with the paint, Jeff.
And yes,
and this is all the OG paint, by the way, the scale color stuff.
So, and yes, your people are going to look at it and go, wait a minute, we've got a whole bunch of different colors happening here. So she was in the process of repainting at the time of the Pearl Harbor attack. So her hull is still in 5D. Her upper works are in 5SC blue. So this demonstrates really well modified measure 2, which is different from measure 2 modified. So, you know, you'll have to read the paper.
That's not confusing.
No, not at all. But on the back half of the ship, you'll notice that the turrets were done in haze gray.
Yes.
That was actually authorized as a primer coat, because when you put 5S over 5D, the dark gray, it ends up looking like navy blue. It's really, really dark. So you put the primer coat of 5H haze gray down, then you put the blue over the top, and the blue has more vibrancy.
Wow.
So
very interesting way to paint this model for sure.
Yeah. But that's how she appeared on the day of the attack.
I like those.
Yeah, everybody's talking about the cage masks.
Cage mask looks great.
There's 3D printed cage masks. The cage masks that come with these kits are photo etch, and when you roll them up, they just look like
those are Model Monkey cage masks in 3D. So those are 3D printed cage masks.
Yep.
All right. Well, Ron, thank you for those, and you got a whole ton of other ships that you sent me, and some of them we've seen before. On the show and tell, like the Mountbatten Pink destroyer, or no, cruiser. No, his was the destroyer. Or did you? He probably did both of them.
He did a destroyer, and John Tokarovich did the Juno.
That's right. All right. Well, cool, Ron. We'll see more from you next month. I am almost certain of it. So I appreciate it, buddy. All right. Next up, we've got Daniel. And every time I see Daniel Covey's name, my wife's maiden name is Covey. So He's probably like somehow or another related to us way down the line. But this is a 48 scale and original boxing of an Aurora kit, which is kind of cool all in of itself. But this is funny. If you read his story, he was looking through his stash, cleaning up, organizing, and he found a color that he likes. And he says, what can I paint with this? And that's how this project came about. That sounds like something I would do. You pick your projects based on, a color that you like or an upgrade set that you saw that you thought was cool. But nonetheless, I like it. How you like this?
50s era model kit. That is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora did a really good job on those planes back in the day.
And, contrary to popular belief, the British the Germans actually called that color mauve.
Yes.
And it was a historically used color.
Oh yeah.
In fact, we've got a couple versions of mauve actually coming in our World War I colors.
It's going to be fun.
Eventually.
Nice job.
And then I'm probably going to have to build my first World War I plane. I've never built one.
You need a Mountbatten pink ship. You need a mauve World War I aircraft. And you need Italian mountain troop green World War I on a figure.
Yeah. There you go.
Very, very nice job.
Yeah, these are, how do you pronounce that word that starts with an L that describes
Lozenge?
that type? Yeah, say it again.
Pattern. Lozenge.
Okay.
Lozenge.
Like
throat lozenge.
I know the word. I just don't dare mispronounce it and have you guys laughing at me. But
come on.
I always like those on these. It's just super cool. I said I've never built one of these. To be honest with you, those decals scare me. And he's done a fantastic job on these.
Beautiful job. Beautiful.
Very nice. Well, thank you for showing us that. Next up, we are going to see from Gary.
Oh, Mr. Gary.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me answer this question real quick. How do you submit images for the show and tell? Gary, I apologize, buddy. We'll be right back to you. We're going to take a quick trip over to squadron.com. And if you go to squadron.com and under the information tab, over here on the left, you'll see Wednesday Night Live. Click on that. Scroll down just a little bit where it says show and tell, and this will give you all the information about how you can submit your pictures. Basically, you send your pictures to info@squadron.com with show and tell submission in the subject. We'll go through here and give you our preferred way for you to submit images. But yeah, there you go. Squadron.com, information, Wednesday Night Live, and that's got all the information that you need. And I hope you can do it, and I hope that we'll get something from you next month. I look forward to seeing what you've got for us. And now back to Mr. Gary. This is his P-38, which he says is his favorite aircraft from World War II. Bought the kit here in Chattanooga at the Nationals in 19. So let's check out this thing, see how he did with it.
I brought that to a meeting a couple of times. It's a very nice build.
Okay. It looks like it. I tell you, he says this is his favorite aircraft. I think the answer for me to that question changes like every day. And this very moment, this might be my favorite aircraft.
Well, there you
it
go.
just looks so cool in this model.
They are cool looking airplanes. The little fork-tailed devils.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice. Gary did a really good job on that.
What was that, Miss Virginia? Yep.
I think you're right. Yeah, I like the early drab versions of those things. They're just cool looking.
Yeah, just really, really wacky.
You want to see that thing coming at you.
When they pulled Glacier Girl out of the ice,
yes,
and started doing the restoration on her, and I got a chance to see it up at Oshkosh at the EAA. What an amazing airplane!
Oh yeah,
you just look at the the early version of the P-38 is just
How
many of these do they have flying, Jeff?
P-38s, I think there's only maybe 3 or 4
Okay.
that are airworthy. I know the Red Bull has one. I know Glacier Girl, and then there's a new one that just came out, number 33. That's out in. It's based out of the Colorado at the
Okay.
Rocky Mountain Air Museum or something
I
like
got
that.
you. That's cool. Well, great job, Gary. Thank you for sending that in. Up next, we've got Michael. He says this is a 72 scale B25. Kit decals, weathering. What else has he got going in there? Ushi bobbin thread? What are we looking at there, Jeff? Am I mispronouncing something yet?
Ushi. The Ushi is a brand,
Brand. Okay.
and then the
Makes sense.
bobbin thread is.
Well, I knew what bobbin was. I was like, all right, what is Ushi? But that makes sense. That's the brand that they sell. And then AK Extreme Metal Paints.
Yep.
Plumber's putty.
Yeah, I was seeing that too.
For the nose weight. Okay.
Nose weights.
I should have read the whole sentence before I commented.
Yeah, nose weights. Oh yeah.
There you go. And there's the box that one comes in.
There are apparently 10 airworthy P-38 Lightnings.
Oh
Wow, that's news to me because I only remember seeing like 3 of them.
That's awesome.
Be cool to have all those at one show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a nice scheme on that 25.
Yeah, this is cool.
I like how he did the engine cowlings and the tailplane in zinc chromate.
Yeah, that's kind of different. Looks cool. Very nice.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I've never seen that scheme.
Yeah,
anyway.
I was going back to look at the box. I've never seen. That's very cool.
That is a very cool scheme. I've never
That
seen
makes 2 schemes tonight that I've never seen that I really like.
Yep, that one's cool.
I mean, if it's based on a historic aircraft, the only thing I can think of is maybe those were replacement parts.
Replacement parts, yeah.
Yeah, because there's that famous B-17 that's, it's got it's a natural metal.
Splice.
It's an olive drab B-17, but it had a replacement outer wing that was
Yes.
all natural metal, and
Yep.
yeah,
It was spliced in. But that's a good looking bird right there. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the
Very
scheme.
cool. Oh yeah.
yeah, very nice presentation.
Very nice.
Hmm.
I like the base to it.
All right. Well, cool. Well, up next we've got Jason, and he's got another Wildcat. Man, you like your Wildcats. This is cool. This is a Tamiya 148 scale Edward photo etch. And besides, other than the metallic parts and a couple small details, it's all Squadron paint. So that's cool. Look at that.
Oh, yes. Yep. Built that kit many times.
Yeah, this is nice.
Very nice. Cool and grew bad.
We've got one of his Wildcats in our case in the shop.
That 72nd scale?
Thought it was 48th, but it might
Maybe
be.
it is. Maybe it is the 48 scale.
I'm pretty sure it's 40. Jason, is the one in our shop, Jason, is 48 scale, and you don't do any 72 scale.
Oh, we got my 72nd scale one. I didn't know.
Yeah, there's somebody else. Oh, yes. I don't know who brought that one in. Somebody brought it in one day. I wasn't there, so I didn't get to get a name.
A Spitfire in 72nd scale. Very nice.
Yeah, this is cool.
That's a good old kit right there.
Yeah, Jason says they're both 48 scale.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is a nice job, Jason. It looks like you're it's sitting on a contest table. Did you have this at a contest recently?
It kind of looks like a contest table, doesn't it? Yep.
Well, it kind of does, because you can kind of see some of the stuff.
See something in the background back there, yeah.
I don't know. He might have a contest table set up in his room.
I think that's a jig. That's one.
Oh, okay.
That's that. Yeah.
Wing jig. Yeah.
Oh, look. He brought the 72 scale Wildcat.
There you go.
Cool.
There you go.
Shoot me an email put in the email that this your kit, your name, and which kit and all that kind of stuff it is, because I'm trying to make tags with the basic information of who built it and what it is on all of the stuff in the display case. So cool. Glad we figured that one out. Well, Jason, thank you for sending that. Looks very awesome. Next up, we've got Dale, and this is a little diorama featuring This man we see on the right here.
Il Masarama.
Yeah, and he sent me this. This is a big old painting that he's got. It was kind of neat, but um, let me move us on. You'll see it there, and he's back there. We'll flip around to the other side, but he kind of named this diorama. Ronald's sitting there. Hey, hurry up! But
Yeah, one of the Tunisian tigers. Yep, cool. And
It's kind of ironic when you think about it. I mean, the Tunisian tigers were some of the very first production models of the tigers in a very early, theater of the war. And yet, of all the Tiger tanks that are operational, it's a Tunisian Tiger that is operational.
Yeah, how about that? One of the early ones.
Yep.
Does he mention? Rob's asking if this is Tamiya. Yes, it is. No. Rob, pictured. I guess I should have just read this to everybody. TACOM. Well, I put all this stuff, and then I don't want us to go too late. We're about halfway through the show and tell. So, but yes, it's TACOM, not me.
TACOM kit,
not Tamiya.
Yeah, TACOM kits. Yeah, I've got the old Tamiya kit of the Graf.
Grief,
whatever.
Greif, something.
It's Rommel's rig.
You're supposed to say it like you're mad. That's what they said earlier.
Greif.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yep, nice.
I like how it's a relatively small base, and he's got everything crammed in there, so it's got a lot going on.
Nice and tight.
Yep.
Yeah, very neat.
Very cool.
And there's one more look at this, and then we'll move on to Wes Miller is up next. All right, cool. Thank you. Wes Miller is up next. He's got a yes. Okay, I was looking for the scale. 35th scale artillery kit, Paladin.
Travel.
M109A3.
Yep, using Tamiya and Vallejo paint, and made his own decals for it.
Big guns. Yep. Yes, it is. Paladin. It's even on the side of the tank. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's a big dude.
It is a big cannon.
Yeah, some of these artillery pieces, these mobile artillery pieces now, it's absolutely amazing what they're doing with the technology with some of these platforms now.
The millimeter on that gun, does anybody remember? Is it a 155?
I believe so.
Yeah, 155? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Very nice.
See, Jeff, you're not the only one getting inspired tonight. The scale model Russ wants to build one of these.
There you go. I mean, that's, the whole purpose of this is,
inspiration,
education, and entertainment.
It's like going to a model show. You get inspired when you go to model shows.
Yeah, and Jeff, Byron, and Rob both confirmed, yes, 155.
Yeah. 155.
Okay. Or Tom, whichever one of you guys asked that.
Whatever.
All right, well, cool. This looks awesome. Did a good job on his homemade decals.
Very nice.
All right, and he's got another one. He says this is a Tamiya kit, 35th scale, built right out of the box of a German assault team with that little Goliath little.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing is.
Yeah,
cool.
the little mini tank.
RC tank. Yep.
Yeah, the little RC tank. Reminds me of a Hogan's Heroes episode where they had the little tank on that. Cool.
Yeah, this is I've seen this kit. I don't know if I've ever seen one actually done.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Was this 35th scale?
Mm-hmm.
I did the 48 scale one from Tamiya that has the little trailer and the Kettenkrad that pulls it. And it was actually a fun little kit.
48 scale, it would be
Yeah.
a little kit.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole thing is about that long.
Not that long. Yeah, it's not going to be very big.
Russ says those tracks are tiny. I've built one.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they would be.
And no, we will not be doing working tracks for this kit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on, we can put a little
Working
motor in it
tracks?
too. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Get your magnifying glass.
We need one in 1-to-1 scale. We can run it around the warehouse to help pull orders.
There you go. Go fetch.
Well, this
Go
is
fetch.
cool. Thank you for showing us that. Up next, we've got Matthew, and this is the other Georgia Peach,
Georgia
P47.
Peach.
So,
Cool.
yeah, this is neat. Let's check this thing out. He said that he used AK Super Chrome, but he used Squadron colors for everything that wasn't chrome.
Oh, wow. That's a bright one. Ooh, that's very bright, but gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Very polished. I like it. Nice job.
What are you laughing at, Jeff?
The puppy is playing in the
I
background.
thought I heard a dog in the background.
Yeah, the puppy's got her 9 o'clock crazies. So
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a nice
And then
chrome. I want to try some of that chrome on one of my cars.
There you go. You can get you a nice view at the interior there.
Yep.
It's hard to get a good picture inside some of these small cockpits, but
yeah,
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me.
yeah, it does. Yep.
Came in clear. Very nice.
Did a nice job on it.
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. He's got it. Sorry, flying through there.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
Wow, what are you doing?
And he's got us a second one using the same techniques, but this time on T33. Jeff, he says this is not what you would refer to as a serious build.
Just come on now. I
something
mean,
he did for fun, but
it's all as long as you're having fun. I mean,
here's the sad part, though. I can do a serious build, and it's not going to look this good. This looks really nice. And we get the fun backdrops again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always a fan of.
Oh, that looks great. That looks really good. Very nice.
Yeah, there you go.
The nice thing about this aircraft is that there's still a lot of them out there flying.
Yep.
You know, doing the air show circuits and in private owners and stuff. We have a couple based at our couple of airports that are local to us, and every once in a while, you know, I'll be out raking the lawn or mowing the grass or something, and I'll hear a noise, and you look up, and whoosh, there's one flying over.
There's one going by. Yep, cool.
All right, well, Matthew's last one is this is a fun one. This is a diorama, and
2 foot by 4 foot.
Yeah, it's a big one,
That's big.
We're just gonna look at it. It's very cool. Check this out.
Oh, cool! It's a shark. All right.
Yep. Yeah, this is just a fun build.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, I need a bigger boat.
There you go. And I mean, look at the size of this thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's got boats and ships and planes and
I
jaws.
would have never thought to put that all together.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
Yeah.
Very imaginative.
Yeah. When I open this picture up, putting the slides together, I'm like, now that is different.
Yes, that is different, but I like
But I
it.
like this. See, this is the kind of model. If I brought my kids in here and showed them all the models tonight, this is the one that they would pick as their favorite.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
How many people are having flashbacks right now to the square bottle testers paint?
Yeah. What do you mean? I still got that on my table.
But then, get past the just the pure fun of this model. It's done well.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing wrong with it. I see it's
the
great.
ships are nice. The planes, you got guys on the there's guys everywhere. I mean, just look over there. Everywhere's got something going on. So this is a nice, very nice model.
I like it. Very, very imaginative. I would have never thought of it.
Oh, and he's here with us in the chat. He says this was not actually his build; it was his grandfather.
Grandfather.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
That's cool.
See,
That's pretty good.
yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty
Makes
cool.
it even more special for him. So
Exactly.
very cool. Well, thank you for sharing these with us. Jaws meets World War II.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, cool. Very nice. Next up, we've got Sonny, and this is here you go, Jeff. Here's more 32 scale for you. And this is the artillery version of the F-35A.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I've seen several of the Tamiya versions of this, but
I've seen the
I don't see the
Italian.
Italian much. Yeah. So this is cool.
Very nice. I wonder how easy it was to put together.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know everything about the Tamiya kit. You know, everybody talks about it, but you just don't hear many people talking about this one. So,
Kitty Hawk makes them too.
you know, and I'm saying that, Tom. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm artillery and trumpeter, not Tamiya. Tamiya's is 48 scale. This is 32 scale.
That's 32nd
Yeah,
scale. That's
trumpeter,
right.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people build the trumpeter version of the 32 scale, but not very many of the artillery.
I think Kitty Hawk's is a quarter scale one also.
It is, yes. Theirs, if I remember correctly, was the very first one to come out many years ago.
Yep.
I think they've got the A, B, and C versions also.
Just not a fan of the F-35. I just
it's
a beautiful model, but I think it's just an ugly airplane. It just, I don't know. They kind of broke my heart with the F-117, and then they slightly redeemed themselves with the F-22. You know, the F-22 is a pretty airplane, and then the F-35 comes along, and I'm kind of brokenhearted again. It's like,
I bet you wouldn't want one chasing you.
well, this is true. Yeah.
You don't want that.
Considering I'd probably be flying a Cessna if they were.
There you go. Well, thank you, Sonny. That looked very nice. I appreciate you sending that in.
Every single time, Jeff. Yeah, I know.
All right.
I'm allowed to have opinions, right?
Yeah, hey, you can have your opinion. That's fine.
I mean, it's a beautiful model. It's just the real airplane's just kind of ugly, you know.
I like pink destroyers and cruisers and purple airplanes. So,
yeah.
All right. Next up is Tom. He's got two pictures for us. These are very cool because they are largely scratch built using Plastruct and Evergreen. And this is totally something different that we don't usually see. So the first one is an ore boat, and the second one is a Liberty ship. So let's check this out. How do you like that?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Very cool.
Yeah, and those offloaders is what he said he scratch built.
Yeah, those offloaders were something to build there.
That's
we built one of those many years ago that was operational, and it was a pain in the butt. This guy's got them down to the science here.
Yeah, this and this is the only picture of this we've got, unfortunately, but this is cool.
Very nice.
And there's this other one. Yeah, and Tuck says it looks like a model railroad, and yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
And that's why it's if anybody's kind of thinking that 1/60th scale is an odd scale, that would be N gauge, wouldn't it, Jeff?
No. HO gauge is 187th.
Yeah,
and
HO's
N
187.
gauge is 1.
I think it's 160.
160.
160 or 180? I don't remember.
Let's see.
Model railroaders tell me.
Look it up.
What is N gauge? I think it's 1. I don't know.
Wouldn't be
It
144.
is 160.
160 scale.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, HO is 187, N is 160, and Z is 220.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Jim hooked us up. N is 160.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, this is an an N gauge railroad layout.
Wow.
Oh, and look at that. That is sitting right on the edge of the layout because you can see the screws holding up the side skirts.
Yep.
So that's
okay.
That,
yeah.
That is a huge ship in 1/160th scale.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
about twice as long as 1/350th.
Thanks, Jeff. Oh,
Like
man.
something you'd see on the Great Lakes.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, cool. Thank you for sharing that. Very neat. Up next, we got Terry. And
Yes!
this
Here
is,
you go.
yeah, this is what Jeff was waiting on.
Formula car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, Jeff, you take this one.
Well, I know nothing about it other than it's a Brabham BT44B, which, you know, because I just read the description. But
Well,
I have become I've always been a car snob. I think is probably a good term. And that is I'm Formula One and IMSA and Le Mans cars and Porsches, Ferraris, Alfa Romeos, stuff like that all day long. I've just had an obsession with these cars, and this is absolutely stunning. Yeah,
Nice
very
job.
cool. I love the fact, and you car guys will appreciate this, the brake rotors are inside
Yes.
of the drive shafts and not outside of the drive shafts.
Outside. I was looking at that. I went, huh, that's got to be disc brakes there.
what kit did he say this is? Tamiya. Okay.
Yeah,
Mine?
the Brabham. I don't think it's still in production. Tamiya did a lot of these early Formula One cars from the 60s and 70s
Mhm.
in 12th scale. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew you were going to like this, Jeff.
Yeah. And it's in Martini Racing colors too. So for those who don't know, that's Martini and Rossi, the wine company,
Wine people.
the wine people.
The wine
There you
Yep.
go. Well, cool. Well, this is
Nice
very
job.
nice and
Beautiful.
Beautifully done.
yeah,
Yep.
very nice job, Terry, indeed. All right, next up, we've got the Kriegs fish cutter in 72 scale from Special Hobby that Scott has built. He built this. We've got a few review kits for the IPMS website tonight, this being another one. So let's check this thing out. Very nice, clean
Cool
build.
boat. Nice looking.
The Germans would put guns on anything.
Anything. Exactly. It's just cool. If you had to.
Yeah.
Nice job. I think ICM makes a 1/44th scale of that.
Yes. And
Yes.
and a 350th scale.
A 350th scale. Oh, he's
It's-
even got
it's
the
tiny.
inside of the. Okay, that's cool.
Now we actually sold out of these at Nationals this year.
Yeah, because that's when they had just released it, and they did not have very many of them available at the time. But it's just a really cool kit.
It's a cool looking little gunboat.
There you go. A good shot of that gun that they'll
Yeah.
stick on anything.
Oh yeah.
Who needs fishing rods when you have guns?
Yeah, really.
Uh,
Nice job.
combat
And it's got
fishing
depth
boat.
charges. It's got depth charges
Combat
on the
fishing
back
boat.
too. So I mean, why throw out nets? You just drop a depth charge,
Yep.
Boom.
scoop up everything that floats
There you
to
go.
the surface.
Get your net out and scoop them up.
Yeah, beautiful
Oh.
job.
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous.
Very, very nice. Thank you for that. Up next, we've got Russ, and this is his 20th scale MAK Kyclop, maybe?
Got to be one of those war machines with.
Machine-
Yeah, it's
Machining Krieger.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Hasagawa's got a whole series of these things.
Oh yeah, that's the old Nitto 3D stuff. Except this is the newer stuff. Yep. Cool.
That's really neat.
Love the presentation.
Mhm.
Simple
Oh, yeah.
but really effective.
That's all you need right there.
Yep.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I guess the thing up high, the clear part, that must be his.
That's the
well, that-
eye
the
for
eye. Yeah,
think
hint-
Cyclops.
yeah, hint.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
hits the
Cyclops.
name.
Yep. He's got
All
the
right.
rocket launchers on his back.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yep. Very nice. Like the skull and crossbones on the rear
Is there
shield.
any, like everything that we do for the most part has lore?
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
this has a
like-
lot.
Star Trek has lore, and Lord of the Rings has lore, and Star Wars has lore. Does the Maschinen Krieger world have lore? I mean, is there like
I'm sure it does.
is
It's
it
got
based off like a comic book history or something
It's
like
kind
that?
of it's apocalyptic stuff, I think.
Right, but is there a story behind it?
In
You know?
in the beginning originals, I think there was a story, but I can't remember exactly what it was all about. If it was an extension of World War II, like the 46 or something
Yeah.
like that.
I'll have to look that up
You
and
have
do
to
some
dig
research
deep into
on
that
that.
one. I
yeah.
can't
You can
remember.
let us know next time because that
Yeah.
was a good question.
I'll probably forget 10 minutes from now.
Well, he's got another one for us to look at, and perhaps you might know a little bit more about this one, Jeff.
Okay.
Dragon Kit, 35th skill, gantry crane with a Panzer III, all sorts of Alpine Panzer art figures. I don't know if I'm familiar with Panzer art. I know Alpine for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, when Mini Art released the gantry, I kind of thought to myself, why would they do that? You know, because how many guys are gonna, buy a model of a gantry crane to remove a turret and now I see them everywhere.
They're all over
And
the place.
and this is exactly why. I mean,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
is
this
really
is very, very cool. Just going back to that whole small thing, this is not a huge footprint on
No.
your display case, but you look how much stuff he's got packed in here that's going on.
It's good.
Yeah, the grill is a relatively small vehicle. It's a
Yeah, it's a
38T
small.
chassis,
Yeah,
I
it's
think,
small.
or maybe it's a Panzer
I
II chassis.
I have to see the side of it. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Very nice. Thank you for sending that
Nice.
in.
Very nice job.
Love seeing that. Next up, we've got Mike, and he has done a 48 scale Tamiya kit, BF 109, G6 truck. Oh, captured by the 57th. I remember which one this is now. This is cool.
Oh yeah. Nice job. He's opened her up big time.
Mm-hmm. No, I love the colors on this.
Good looking bird. Like the scheme. Very nice.
I imagine they had to paint them in very, very bright, visible colors so that they wouldn't get shot down by their
Get
own
yourself
guys.
shot down real quick. Here, I'm wearing red stars and all this. Don't shoot me down. Very good. Nice job.
Yeah, that's just cool.
It is cool.
I like seeing all the captured stuff because it's just so different than the normal.
Yep.
Exactly.
Very cool. All right.
Well, didn't Squadron actually do a book on captured? Was it Strangers in a Strange Land or
many, many, many moons ago.
something to
Yep.
that effect? Yeah.
You are correct.
It's a bunch of interesting stuff for sure. All right, and he's got another one for us. 48 Kitty Hawk from Hasagawa.
I love P-40s. That's my fighter aircraft of World War II right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my favorite are P-40s.
Well, good choice.
They're a nice looking airplane.
Aesthetically, it's a very pretty airplane.
It is. It's a very pretty airplane. Lots of versions.
And we've said it before, but I think it was used obviously prior to the P-40, but I think the Shark's Mouth and the P-40 were kind of like meant to be
made
together.
for each other.
Yeah. They were made for each other. Yeah.
Made for each other.
It just fits that so well.
Yep.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
That faded scheme on that thing looks perfect.
Yep.
Very well done. Very, very well done.
Well, he's got us another one to look at.
All right.
Yeah, in a Mustang.
B. Okay.
Yep.
Another Razorback.
So let's take a look at this.
Oh, yes. Checkerboards. and invasion stripes. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, those invasion stripes are always
They're a
they
lot of
just
work.
well, not only that, but when it's done, and then he's done an excellent job on it, it just makes the plane pop. It just adds, regardless of the
Yeah.
rest of the scheme of the plane, that the black and the white just make it stand out, and it just gives it a very cool look to me.
Right. I'm thinking, you see the invasion stripes on C-47s and all the fighter aircraft. I wonder how neatly they were done back in the day compared to what these look like.
It depends upon the squadron. Now, I addressed this when I did the book for Crowwood Press a number of years ago. Some Because of the secrecy of the invasion, some groups were not notified like in advance that they had to paint the stripes. Other groups were notified in advance that they painted
And look
the stripes.
neater.
And some of them, like one of the models in the book is a mosquito from one of the Polish squadrons, and they marked everything and they sprayed everything, and they even painted over, like they just painted over the call letters on the side of the.
Yes.
And then there's other photos where you can see RAF guys putting stripes on a Spitfire, and they're literally using a mop and a piece of string, and they're just kind of,
Yep.
and they're all really
That's
nasty,
perfect.
gnarly, and yeah.
Jim says some units competed for the neatest stripes. Jeff's correct. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then
That
some
is
guy
cool.
said, "Hey, we got to go in an hour. Paint
Yeah.
your stripes."
Exactly.
Give me that roller and mop.
Oh
Let's go.
man.
And then most of them within a few weeks, most of them had removed the D-Day stripes on the upper surfaces and had
Right.
left them on the underside so that they wouldn't get shot at from the ground.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
But
Well, cool. Very nice job on that.
beautiful.
Looking forward to
Beautiful
seeing some
job.
more. Yeah. Who was it? It's yeah. Dancing Barefoot says that P40 gets his vote for best on tonight's show.
Cool.
It'd be cool one day if we could figure out how to do that. Let
Yeah.
everybody vote on their favorite. Up next, we've got Randy and his 1/6 scale Frankenstein's monster.
Monster.
How you like that?
Oh wow.
Very good. Black
And he
white.
did this in the black and white.
I like
Just
the
these
black
two
and white.
pictures. The rest of the pictures are in color.
Oh, okay.
So
So I thought
he just
Yep.
turned Photoshopped these
Gotcha.
to black and white just for
Gotcha.
fun. But the actual paint job looks like this.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
because there is a whole genre of people who paint like
In-
the old
yeah.
movie and they do it all in black and white.
Black and white.
Oh yeah. Well, we've seen some of that.
Grayscale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Anya who had
Anya did one.
the Bride of Frankenstein done in black and white, or
Yep.
someone had? If it wasn't,
somebody, we've seen two or three. She did
Yeah.
one. Crazy Joe did one. Heck,
Yep.
Randy may have done one. So we've seen some of that stuff.
Very nice.
Oh yeah. Cool. Well, thank you, Randy. Always good to see your figures for sure.
putting on the Ritz. That's our second. That's
Yeah.
our second reference of the night.
Everybody likes the black and white stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
We got Abby Normal and we got putting on the Ritz. That's our second reference.
Cool.
Young Frankenstein.
All right. Next up, Crazy Joe. All right, Jeff. As I always do, you gotta swing this word.
What kind of dinosaur is this?
Pachyrhinosaurus.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeff is our dinosaur pronouncing guy.
Yeah. See now the whole now all of the super duper what knockers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the door knocker on the side of the castle when he was banging on the door.
Exactly. Thank you, Doctor.
This is one of Joe's models.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Gorgeous as always.
Joe, if you're watching, man, I've always been a dinosaur modeler, and your work just blows my mind.
Yeah, he's very good.
Uh-oh.
gorgeous.
That one on the right is where the dinosaur is hiding.
Well,
Oh,
that's when the lights are off. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like when the lights are off.
The lights are off. He's not, he's camouflaged.
Lights on, lights off.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
just
the colors are just amazing.
That's just beautiful.
So I mean, I don't know if you guys are dinosaur geeks, probably not, but
Oh, they're
they
great.
just found a T-Rex fossil in the Dakotas somewhere,
Oh, wow.
and it actually had preserved skin.
Oh, my gosh.
And they determined that, there's been this argument that T-Rexes were like covered with feathers, and no, they determined that it actually has scales, kind of like the
Scales.
Packy does here.
Cool.
cool. Now this is awesome. If anybody likes dinosaurs and wants to learn how to paint this, Crazy Joe actually runs the How to Paint Dinosaurs workshop at Wonderfest each year.
Yep.
So
Which I will be going to this year.
I don't blame you. He does good work on these dinos for sure.
He does.
All right. Well, Joe, thank you for sending that one along. I'm sure we'll see more from you next month.
Beautiful.
And up next, we got Ben, and he's got a Bandai Y-Wing for us as well. This one, I don't think is painted in U.S. Navy colors.
No,
Might
it's
be
not.
something that we're a little bit more familiar with seeing from the movies. And I do know, and it didn't say it in here, but he told me that this base, that base comes with the kit, but it's not painted because that's temporary. He's got a plan where he's going to do. I think he said he's going to have 3, and he's going to do a squadron and a custom base for them. So
yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
built
go
this
down
kit. I built this kit years ago, and it didn't come with that base. It came with just the round one with the. So that must have been a new addition. That
okay,
yeah, and it's articulated. The one I had
Mhm.
just stuck in the bottom of it.
I don't know if I can't remember which colors, Jeff, but I know the yellow is from the Star Wars paint line of the squadron colors.
nice. Gibby did a good job.
Yeah, I think
Very nice.
I think he used all our paint for everything, but I know for a fact the yellow is because he was telling me about it.
And
Right.
those are under the
Space Wars.
Space Wars from SCC 069 to SCC 080. So
Yeah,
those are the reproduction colors from the old Flocal line that was used by ILM.
Yeah, we decided to call it Space Wars instead of Star Wars because we don't like getting C and D letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the mouse involved now.
Yeah.
The mouse is very territorial.
Play it safe. Now, this is cool.
That's the way to be. Cool.
Jeff, usually I don't say that I get inspired to do something like you do every month, but I might have to build a Y-Wing. These things look really cool.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, Ben, thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. And up next, we got George, and he has done an oldie but a goodie, 24 scale Heller Bentley kit.
4.5. British Racing Green.
We got several cars in here tonight. I know of 2 more that are coming up.
Who?
I'm going to say, 1935?
I'm not sure. If you don't know I don't know.
Let me see.
Look it up.
Well, I hear I say I'm a Le Mans fanatic, but
John says he would say late 20s.
I don't go back quite that far.
Yeah, I would think it would be something out of the 20s. It's got that look to it.
1927.
There you go.
There you go. Cool. Very nice.
According to Scalemates.
All right. Cool. Close enough.
Good enough for me.
Yeah. No, this is cool. Very cool. Very different.
Definitely.
Very nice job, buddy. Thank you for sending that in. Next up, we've got Glenn, and
Glenn's
this is our buddy that always puts the box art in his models. So
a quack.
it'll
All
be
right,
cool.
cool.
Yeah, and Glenn lives here in here local, so he did this because if anybody that came to the Chattanooga Nationals in 2019, you might have had an opportunity to ride a real duck. They
Oh yeah.
take you for a ride around downtown, jump off the streets down into the river.
Mhm.
It's a fun time. But he built
Even
this.
drive it.
Yeah, yeah,
Up
I'll
here
let you
in
drive.
Wisconsin in the Dells, there's a couple of companies that do duck rides,
really.
and it's pretty cool stuff. You
Oh
will
yeah.
get wet, it's but it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah,
They're
yeah.
a blast.
Amphibious trailer. Didn't know that. Yeah, this is a relatively new kit. I Love Kit put this one out, and it does come with the trailer.
I've never seen the trailer before. That's cool.
This looks good.
Yep. Very nice.
It's called a duckling.
Oh, the
There you
trailer's
go.
called a duck. There
Oh,
you go. Cool.
There's Glenn's in here with us right there.
Talking about it. There you go. It's a
Well, good,
duckling.
good job on this, Glenn. This looks
yeah.
Nice.
really nice.
Cool.
Dang, I might need to build one of these.
And for those who didn't know, that's basically a CCKW 2.5-ton truck with a
Yep.
boat hull
Yep.
attached to it.
That's it.
Yeah, there's your
Use and a
box
half.
art up there. That's
Yep.
how it comes. So very cool, Glenn. Thank you for sharing that one with us. Next up, we've got Q, and this is 48 scale Tamiya Sky Raider with all the goodies, 3D decals, Edward stuff, and check this thing out.
Nice. Big old nasty Sky Raider.
Korean War era.
Yep. It's wearing the dark blue and the red stripes on the bars. Looks good. Got the green wingtips.
There's a
Very nice.
lot. There's a lot of images tonight that I really like, but there's one coming up of this one that is one of my favorites because of the angle.
Okay, cool. Good looking bird.
There you see the.
She carries a lot.
Oh yeah. He was particularly proud of his interior work here. He was talking about doing a lot of the scratch building on the wires
Oh,
and everything.
yes.
So
Definitely. He got in there and got with it. Looks good.
Mhm.
Very nice plumbing job.
And there you go. There's my.
Oh, there you
There's
go.
my favorite picture.
Yeah, you don't want to see that coming at you.
Uh-uh.
Not if you're on the ground.
I once read, I think it was probably in Air Classics, and they said that the Sky Raider could carry more bombs further and faster than a B-17 could.
And a B-17.
Oh wow.
I'm sure it probably could.
Well, this was a great job on this for sure.
Yep. Very good job.
Thank you for sending that one in, Q. He's got a couple other pictures for us to see. These are, I don't know anything about these, but he said to tell you guys that this is, they're both Bandai kits. One is called Eva, the yellow one, and one is called Ideon or Ideon. He said you can say it either way, and he says he doesn't know what the scale of it is, but these are both based on Japanese anime
Oh, okay, cool.
TV shows. So that would be Eva.
Righty.
Very interesting looking thing.
Yeah.
And then that would be Ideon.
Huh. All right. Cool.
Yep. So Jason over in the chat, I know he'll probably dig those. He's Mr. Gundam man. So cool. Thank you for showing us those. And this is John, who you guys probably better know as Jeremiah was a bullfrog. And this is going to be a diorama featuring Academy's P-47 and Mini Arts Marston Mat.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different scheme on that Thunderbolt. Wow. Checkerboard tail. Cool.
Yeah, they doing this kind of stuff, and I would assume, I don't know it for a fact, but I would assume all those cans and everything, the barrels, are probably mini art as well. You know,
That's the
mini art.
mini art
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
they do all that kind of diorama accessory packs.
Yeah. They got some good stuff. Cool and groovy. Like it.
Very, very nice.
Well done.
You know, and they may, I don't, maybe this, let's see. No, it's not. It's an Academy P47. Mini Art actually
Oh,
does a full diorama that
yes.
includes the
Yes.
plane, the base, the figure, like the whole 9 yards. And
Yeah.
it's set up a little different than this, but it's the same concept. So
Concept. Yep.
yeah, you can get the whole thing in one box. All right, well, cool. Thank you for showing us that.
It always freaks me out.
Oh, when you come back to full screen?
Well, I'm on the monitor, so I'm up here and I'm looking close so I can see the model. And then
Here,
you freak me
I'll
out.
fix it. We'll go back to this.
Back off, man.
All right. This is John's USS Texas in 350th scale. Painted with our paint. There you go. How you like that?
All right. I like the Texas. It's a cool looking ship.
Yeah, I want to get out and see the real one now that they've
Yeah.
got it all fixed up again.
She was in dry dock last time I was in that part of the country and I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, John does fantastic work.
Nice. Very
Up
nice.
here in the Chicagoland area, he's
Chicagoland.
he's one of the guys to beat. He
Getting a closer look there. That's
Very nice.
and if
Very,
I
very nice.
remember correctly, this was done with OG scale colors.
would make sense.
5N navy blue and 20B death blue and Norfolk 65 whole red.
There
Looks
you go.
very, very nice. Well, this is not his only one. He's got us another one to look at. This is an oldie, 3/20th scale, old Revell box scale.
Oh, wow. Box scale. Yep.
Sherman kit. Yeah, he did it as John Paul Jones.
Paul Jones. Yep.
Also done with the OG scale colors and some life colors mixed in there too. So
Cool. Nice. Very nice.
it's always amazing to me when you see such an old model. It's like the Aurora kit we saw earlier tonight. These super old kits, and these guys just make them look like they're brand new models that just came out.
New model to me.
Well,
Looks like
back
something
in
current.
the old OG gold medal models days, when Lauren Perry was doing gold medal models, he had a lot of photo etch sheets that were dedicated to these
That's a
box
good
scale
point.
kits.
Okay, that's a good point.
And there's still some of them around there, out there floating around. And a lot of these kits were, they were box scale, so they didn't, if you were a 350 guy, it didn't fit into your collection of 350th kits, but they're still a really good foundation to work off with
Oh yeah.
with
And a lot of them are getting reissued by Atlantis. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can pick
that's
some of
true.
these up.
Yeah. And now with 3D parts, with the beauty of 3D, if something is done in 200 scale, it can be scaled to 240th.
Right.
If something is done in, 1 350th, it can be scaled to, 1 428th or whatever box scale you have
Oh,
to.
yeah. Byron says, "How come mine didn't look like that, buddy?" That's what I've been saying all night.
Yep.
Yeah. I know the problem.
All right. Well, next up, we've got John. He's got a couple of things for us to look at in 72 scale. First up's his P40.
Another P40.
Air fix.
Yep. There we go. Pearl Harbor version.
Yep.
And there's
And he gave us a little nickel right there for
little
scale.
nickel to show for scale. There you go. Yep.
And anybody that watched last month, his last picture coming up in a minute, you'll remember this guy from last month. Next, he's got Kingfisher.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
That's just tiny. It looks so good, but then look over there at the nickel and you're like, wow,
Yep.
that's small.
Yep. Very nicely done. Got the multicolored wing propeller tips. Very nice. Very nice and clean.
Oh, yeah. And he's got us a third one to look at. This is his SB2 U. Yep.
Oh, yeah. I love the Vindicator. It's just a nice, sleek airplane.
Man, that's such a small, all that canopy to deal with in that scale.
Yeah.
That's a lot of greenhouse. But it looks good. Very nice.
Yeah, and here you go. So remember that one from last month?
Yeah.
So this is the guy. This is his growing collection. So
You go.
we'll see more and more from him in future months, I am sure.
Cool.
So thank you for sending those in. Next up, we've got Derek, and this is a 1944, the Turtleback. And this is pretty amazing because he says he used cheap Walmart rattle cans.
Hey.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
You like that?
Oh, wow. I love it. Beautiful. Looks like a whiskey runner.
I like his garage, MPC and AMT.
Yeah. Very, very well done. She's a whiskey runner. Nice rattle can. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
Good to me.
Go back to Byron's comment. How come mine doesn't look like that?
Mine didn't look like mine either. That's
Probably because you don't build cars, Brandon.
Well, there is that. I might surprise you one day, Jeff. Emphasis on might.
Might.
There's that might.
Now, this looks cool. This is great.
The only thing
nice.
the only official inspiration you've had thus far has been the Y-wing. So.
That's true. That is true. There's a couple more coming up that might get me. All right. Well, cool. Thank you for that. Tom, it's your turn, buddy. What are we looking at here?
Oh, we're looking at the old Revell Venturi Mark II. And that's at the 2015 IPMS Nationals up in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
And it did not win first place. It had second place, but somebody liked my airplane and put it in their magazine. And I think
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's from Airfix magazine.
Oh, nice.
And we were talking about weathering last time on the show and tell.
Mm-hmm.
And they said subtle weathering is the way to go on some of these airplanes. It's not too much and not too little. It's just about the right size or right scheme for it. Yep. And they thought it looked good enough to put in their magazine. And I thanked them for it.
Yeah, that's cool. I've never had a model in a magazine, so.
Well, this one surprised me. I did not know it was in the magazine until some of my buddies up in Knoxville say, "Hey, Tom, your Venturi's in the new Airfix magazine." I said, "Oh, cool. Let me go buy one."
That'd be a nice surprise. Very cool.
Yep. I like that airplane kit. It was very, very nice. Good detail to it. And it's just out of the box.
Okay.
And that's 48 scale?
That is 48 scale. Right out of the box.
Well.
Subtle weathering can do it every time. Yep. So you can see the faded in the greens and the tans has been faded here and there, sort of give it the weathered look. A little bit of darkness in some of the panel lines, and that's, gives a good overall look.
Yeah.
No, I think it's done very well.
Thank you. I liked it.
Do you still have this model? Is it, I was going to say, is that the one that's up there?
What's that now?
Do you still have this model?
It's in your case at the shop.
Okay. I knew you had one, but
it looks familiar.
Yeah. There's so
No,
many things in the
no,
in the
I just
shop
put
right
it in
now.
there last night. I just put it in there tonight.
Then who's? Well, I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah.
There's so
Okay.
many
Well, see,
things in there. I've got to start
it
putting
doesn't
everybody's
know, does
names
it?
on there because we're getting so many models in the shop now. I'm losing track of whose is what.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I just put this one in the tall stand up casings
You
that we
put
have
it
at
in
the end of
there
the
after you
racks.
took pictures of it. Yep.
Yeah. When I got through, I said, I'm going to just put this one over here because it just sits at my house. Nobody sees it.
Okay.
So I
That
just put it in the
reminds
shop.
me, I will the JU-88 will be coming back sometime
Yeah, we
soon.
never told anybody what would happen to that, so we'll
No.
save
Did you
that
get
for
it
another
fixed?
I'm working on it.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you do. Yeah.
night. We'll talk about that when we show pictures of the revised version.
Yeah.
This is your ICM kit, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, that's the 30 Model A Ford. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
one there. It started out as a black gangster car, and I screwed
Mhm.
the black up on it, so I turned it blue. I learned on this car. I've got 3 or 4 more just like it. I said, you know what? This is a learning experience. I've learned a lot on this kit because it's pretty
Okay.
complicated.
Hmm.
I need to get one.
They are fantastic. Lots of detail.
They just need to follow up with some figures for it now.
I need the gangster figures to go with my black car when I get it ready. Yep.
Hmm.
I had when I was a kid, like little kid, like 5, 6, 7 years old, the neighbors who lived next to my parents were well into their 80s when I was just a wee lad. And they had one of these in their garage. And
That's
they
just a
only
cool looking
they only
car.
took it out on weekends and Sundays and whatnot. It was green. It was a hunter green, but it was the same exact car. I think I rode in it once. I rode in it once when I was a little kid. I think we went and got ice cream in it or something like that. But
They're cool.
yeah, that's why I want to build one.
I'm going to build a convertible next, and it'll probably be that green color you're talking about.
Yep.
Well, cool, Tom. Thank you for showing those. We've got one more slide here. Now, this next one is a couple months ago. Ace of Spades Models hosted a a build contest, and this is a collection of all of those who won. This is the winner, first, second, and third place winner from each of those categories. So these are some really nice kits. So let's check this out. This is Daniel P. 72 scale B24J, which took third place as in best nose art category.
Nice looking job.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Oh, one of the Zodiacs. Yep.
Yeah. In 72 scale, it's not super small, but that's still not a huge kit.
Yeah.
No, but it looks great.
Well, those new Airfix B24s are really, really nice kits.
They are.
Wasn't it Minicraft that did the whole Zodiac series of B24s back in the day?
Either them or Academy.
Like
maybe it was Minicraft. I don't think Academy had a B24.
But they did all they did Virgo and Sagittarius and yeah.
All right. Well, cool. So there's that
Nice.
one. This is, and you guys got to forgive me. He sent me this this PowerPoint over, and I have not looked at these. So this is Mark S. 72 scale B29. I didn't realize Airfix had a B29.
It's an old kit.
Old kit, yes.
Okay.
Old kit.
I was going to say I don't think we've ever had one in the shop. I don't know.
Old kit.
I want to say that's probably a mid 60s release.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, because I remember having it in the old original Airfix box that had like painted artwork on it.
Okay. Well, it looks good here.
Yep.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. Next up, they've got Edwin over in the Netherlands, and he's got a 48 scale B17 from Edward. Oh, this is Lucky's plane, Sunny 2.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah. That, there you go, Jeff. There's my inspiration. That's Of course, this is one I already knew I wanted to do. I really want to build one of Lucky's,
Yeah.
one of his planes. Cool. Very, very nice.
Yep.
The name of this this contest, by the way, was the Heavies.
Yep.
It was it had to be a heavy bomber.
Yep.
All right, Benjamin in Denmark, second place winner for whatever category this was. This is also an Edward B-17.
Really like what he did with the paint.
F model.
He did Sunny too also.
Yep, that's an F model. I like the F models. They're cool.
That's such a good kit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it being HK models, I mean, it was a great kit, but then Edward took it to the next level with all their little goodies that they did with it.
Oh yeah. Very nice.
All right, then Justin, here in the States, this is 48 scale B-24J.
Cross. Beautiful.
Yep,
My aching
donkey.
donkey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is cool. You know, this is one of those kits too that I've got a bunch of these, and I hadn't even taken any of them out of the box. I wanted to get them because you never know when kits just disappear from the market these days. And
Yep. Yeah. I have 32nd scale versions of these.
really,
Got them for the same reason. And here I go. I'm inspired again. I think maybe after Arizona, because I've been doing cars, I've been doing ships, and I think I'm going to jump back in and maybe do some ridiculously big airplane.
All right, next up, Bradford.
Big old B-29.
Yeah.
How many shades of Alclad did he use?
I don't know, but this is just
a lot of metal right there.
Giant kit. I've got one. It's on my top shelf in the box, just because I just like it, and it's a cool box, and it's just massive. In the box, it's massive.
Yep.
Very, very cool.
Oh, Dauntless Dottie.
Yep.
Good Pacific Pioneer. Or no, that was Jolt and Josie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jolt and Josie was the Pacific Pioneer.
Yeah, this is, you know, we talk about the 72 scale planes, and unless you stick a nickel beside them, you can't imagine how small they are. This is the exact opposite. This picture does not tell you how massive this kit is.
Yeah,
gigantic.
It's what, about a 3-foot wingspan?
Yep,
somewhere
easily.
Yeah,
it's huge.
It used to be the largest plastic kit out there for years.
That's what the front of the box says.
Yep,
exactly.
All right. So here's Eric. This is actually the guy that hosts this contest. He is Mr. Ace of Spades Model Works, and you guys have seen some of his work on our show and tell before. But
oh yeah,
this is just nuts in the weathering department.
Some of the Japanese weathering. Hey, there's a lot of it.
Yeah, this is just amazing looking.
Hank didn't like their airplanes very much.
well, you know, and I actually wrote a white paper on this. It was how they actually had to manufacture the paint.
Right.
Without getting into any detail. I'll give it to Brandon and let him post it up as a white paper.
Oh yeah. We'll do that some of these one night. Ken says just some minor chipping there.
Yeah.
A little chipping here and there.
Awesome, Eric. Good job on that. Next up, we've got Daniel over in Japan. This is a KI-67, 72 scale.
Wow.
Yeah, how do you like that?
It's a lot of stuff going on in the nose for sure. Very intricate.
This airplane, the 67, was used in a variety of different formats. It was used as a reconnaissance aircraft. It was used as a bomber. It was even used as a heavy fighter.
Be a pretty heavy fighter.
Yeah, the KI-109 actually, I believe, was the heavy fighter bomber destroyer version of this particular airframe.
Wow. And this is Brandon L. This is not me. I promise. I can't get the Lancaster to look that good.
Wow. Look at the
This is
bomber.
48 scale from HK models.
A biggie too.
Mm-hmm. Wow. This whole contest they did just brought out some fantastic work. Here's another 48 scale Lancaster from Simon.
Super nice.
Back over in Canada, this is another one of those new Airfix B-24s.
Beautiful.
And,
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the box art model. That's the one that's on the front of the box.
Okay, cool.
I mean, not this exact model, but I mean that's the decals that come in the box.
Decals that come in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Very cool. Nice job, Harper. All right, Bradford. Man, that Edward B-17. It's just a nice kit. Everybody loves them. This is first place in the best allied subject category. Rosie's Riveters.
Yeah. Nice job. Real nice.
Yeah, it better be. It won.
It won. It's got first place. It's very nice.
All right. And what's this? Monogram. Yep. 48.
Oh, monogram kit. Yeah.
1,
one of
2,
them?
3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
Just a few.
I think we all have one of these. I've got one. I don't have 6, but it's
I've got
sitting
a
right
couple.
next to the B-29
Yeah.
in the box.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and how many B-17s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5.
Nice job on that, Jack. All right, double trouble, Brennan.
Bottle of booze.
Bottle of booze.
A bottle of booze and a woman. Yeah, that's double trouble.
There you go. That's double trouble. Very nice. Very nice.
I know it was one of them that we were considering, but I think that's the one that we picked. That's the cover for our hopefully one day B-24 book.
Okay.
The actual aircraft or
No,
this
yeah.
model?
No, not the model.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, it is. Let's see if I can get my thing to work. There we go. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought I recognized that. Very nice. All right. Next is AJ, and this is B-24 from Academy, 72 scale.
Yep.
rally plane.
Assembly ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rally plane.
I love the assembly ships. I probably have at least one copy of every assembly ship decal that I know that exists. I'm sure there's some I don't know about, and no, I haven't built any of them, but I have them all.
So
I love them.
I'm sure someone's going to ask what an assembly ship was. So what they would do is they would, when new aircraft came in to replace the older aircraft, the war-weary aircraft, they would strip all the armament out of them, and they'd paint, each squadron would paint their aircraft in some really garish, obnoxious paint scheme so that it could be seen from a distance. So when all of the bombers were taking off to fly, on their mission, these guys would take off and they would circle, whatever airfield, and then all of the bombers from the squadron would recognize, big yellow spots. That's our guy. They would form up on him. He was the leader. And when all the squadron was in a group, these guys would turn around and come home.
Well, they make for some very interesting models for sure.
Oh, here we go.
Yep. How do you like that? This is Chris over in Switzerland.
This is my favorite. This and the B-32 Dominator are my favorite aircraft in the bomber world.
Really?
Just oh yeah.
Okay.
I wish somebody did a B-32.
Okay.
They're just mean looking.
Yeah.
Looks like a shark.
Oh yeah, and I love the colors. This is just
Yeah.
great.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm like
Nice
Jeff. I
job,
like that
Chris.
airplane.
And that's 72 scale.
It's just good looking.
Revell.
This has always been a one of those projects,
Oh,
and I know I always joke about. I always wanted to do that airplane in 32nd scale. Now,
That would be large.
Up until recently, you know, a B-24 didn't even exist
Right.
in 32nd scale, so it was always going to be either a vacuform or scratch build or something like that. But
I got you. Well, one day, right?
yeah.
Well, next we've got Brendan, 72 scale, short Sterling Mark III.
So here's a little bit of trivia. Do you know why, as a heavy bomber, the short Sterling had such a short wingspan? And short Sterling and short wingspan have nothing. It's just
Right. No, I don't.
they actually built the airplane so that it could fit into standard RAF hangars.
Okay.
I did not know that. It makes sense, though.
Yeah, well, it made the aircraft horrible.
Well,
there's not enough wing.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said it made sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But it's a huge airplane.
Yeah.
It's a big airplane.
Nice looking model for sure.
Yep.
All right. Another 48 scale Edward B-17, this time Kyle over in New Zealand. Nice looking plane.
Cool. I've never seen one with the teeth on the front like that.
I like it.
That's cool.
Very, very neat.
Very cool.
These guys love their Edward B-17s. Here's Rebecca over in Spain.
Nice job.
Doing Piccadilly Lily. This was the plane on the front of the original Planes, Names, and Dames Squadron book.
12 o'clock high.
You know, Brandon, we should do a group build.
Yeah.
We should do a Squadron.
Add it to the list of projects. We'll do it. We'll do it one of these days.
We'll get Tom to run it.
Yeah, you get me to run it.
Oh, this one's cool. I love that decal.
I do like the decal on that one. That's cool.
Renee up in Canada, 48 scale HK kit. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Yeah, and you see on these on each one of these pictures, if you guys want to come back and watch the replay later, you can look up each one of these Instagram tags and you can see what any of these modelers see their other stuff that they're up to.
Ooh.
So keep that in mind. Mike
Condor.
Yeah, 48 scale.
I guess the Condor could be considered a heavy bomber.
I was just about to say,
Yeah,
so if I remember correctly, the rules for their build, because I wanted to do it, but obviously that didn't happen. But if I remember correctly, the rules for the build was it had to be a heavy bomber, or it could be a plane that was used in the role of heavy bombing. But I think, if I remember, I think he said that if it's not a heavy bomber, that you had to submit what you were going to do and say it was this particular plane was used for this particular reason in this particular time, and he would allow it or whatever. So
okay.
I mean, the KI-67 was classified as a medium bomber,
right?
So, I mean, the Japanese only had one heavy bomber, and that was the Rita.
Here he is right here. He's watching. Yep. He said they made some considerations for some variety, especially for the access side of things. That makes sense.
Okay.
Well, I mean, on the Japanese side, you only had literally one heavy bomber, and I think it was a single airframe, the Rita. was a 4-engine heavy bomber.
It makes sense. So that
Oh,
was
yeah,
as, that
absolutely.
was as heavy as they had, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, cool. This looks good. All right, another one of the Airfix kits, B-24.
I got an idea. Let's let Ace of Spades host the next group build for Squadron.
Well, I'm sure he's already got one cooking. He did a fantastic job running this contest for sure. He had a lot of guys literally from all over the world that submitted builds. So
and lots of great stuff. Another one of the Zodiacs.
Yeah, and again the Airfix kit.
Yep.
Very cool. Brent, another Edward B-17. I like how he had so many of these B-17s get entered, but I mean, and I'm sure these are just the winners. But of all the winners so far, except for Sunny 2, we saw 2 versions of Sunny 2, but they're all different planes, and that's very cool to see. Very nice. And Eric is doing a 48 scale G4. Another one of those.
Yep. No, this is a different one. This is a
Well,
Betty.
I mean, it's another Japanese.
Yep. G4M is a Betty. This was the type of aircraft that Admiral Yamamoto was shot down in.
Ooh.
Another airplane that I'd love to see in 32nd scale.
Jeff, I think you'd like to see everything in 32nd scale.
Well, pretty much, yeah. But, I mean, you 72nd scale and 48 scale guys got it lucky. You get all the good stuff first.
There you go.
They only
all right,
put
well,
it out
here you go.
in
Here's a
32nd.
third Sunny 2.
There you go.
Popular plane.
Yep.
Rightfully so. And this one's from Rob. Very nice.
Yep.
Just a couple more, or 2 or 3 more to look at, and then we're going to wrap this up. So take it all in, guys. Another Edward B-17. Brian up in Canada with this one.
Did you see his Instagram? A sprue loose. I love it. Brian, if you're watching, that is awesome.
Awesome. Very nice. Aiden here in the States. Another HK Lancaster. I say HK because, Edward's inevitably going to do what they did to B-17 and what they're currently doing with B-25. They're going to do it with this, but I guess right now HK is the only one.
So I'll ask Ace of Spades, since he hosted this, was anybody crazy enough to submit a 32nd scale heavy to the group build?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I'm trying. I want to see that nose art. Just curious what that is. I mean, all the American bombers had them, but there's very few of the British planes that had stuff like that. So that's interesting. I mean, there were some, but nothing compared to.
No, they were a little more conservative than we were.
All right.
And I think their rules were probably a little more strict too.
Right. So this is cool. 72 scale. This was the best weathering winner. And Tom, you're talking about little goes a long way on weathering. Looky there.
I love it.
That's right up your alley. And he won the best weathering.
Yeah, subtle is always good. Looks good to me.
Eric says a few guys started the 32 scale ones, but nobody finished.
Yeah. Well, if your next one is 2028, I'll get started now.
Yeah, you get started. Maybe he'll get done.
Maybe I'll get it done.
Well, and that was it. That was the last one.
Wow. Hey, and we actually came in under schedule.
Yeah, we didn't even hit the 2.5 hour mark. Wow. Well, that was awesome. That was a ton of stuff to look at, all a little bit of everything tonight, Yep.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Got to see some Formula One cars. Yeah, those those heavies from the group build were amazing.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Glad
a-
to have that in here tonight. So
Ace of Spades, good job putting that together, man.
yep. Yep.
Jobs,
Absolutely.
nice jobs.
Well, I guess that's gonna wrap us up, guys.
Yeah, I've got a puppy that's absolutely losing her mind.
Okay.
So my wife has been texting me, when are you done? The puppy is like having fits because she can't get downstairs to you.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, you go handle that. I'm
I
gonna
will.
jump over here and see if I can shoot some paint and see you guys. I'll see you in the morning, Tom, and I guess I'll
I'll
talk
be
to you
there
in the morning, Jeff.
Every day.
every day.
Y'all have a good
Every
evening.
day. Have a good night. Thanks everyone for your time. Oh,
Have a good
and
one.
before we kick off, if you are watching on YouTube, you're going to see that little thumbs up button. Hit that button for us, because every time you
Yeah.
hit that button and we get that thumbs up, it helps with our YouTube algorithms.
Yep.
And
Absolutely. That'll be great.
in the searches. So we'd appreciate if you would do that each and every time you tune in to see us. It makes a difference in our algorithms and all that other fun stuff.
Absolutely. Well, cool. Well, guys, talk to y'all in the morning.
All right.
Have a good night. Thanks, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Night.
Well, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. This was fantastic. Remember, next week we've got Dana Bell joining us, and we're going to talk about colors on aircraft. We've talked about ship colors quite a bit, but Dana's going to join us next week. We're going to have a great time having aircraft night. And I have no idea what it is yet. Really, I don't. We've got to come up with it between now and then. But we're going to be announcing our Black Friday sale, which will begin at the end of the show next Wednesday night. So join us next Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. And until then, you guys take it easy. Thank you so much for being here tonight.